Hello and welcome back to Seaopolis. We are here in the base and I've done a bit of changing of things around. Okay, so I had originally started making a video on using the copy paste gadget, but using it caused me to have the shaders like crash out, and it was like pixels everywhere. It was really horrible. So I turned off shaders, the game crashed, and it just went through this over and over again. I could not get a good video out of it, but effectively what I did is I made a building kind of like, they're all the same, right? So it's just kind of where I was working before, with this cobblestone floor. Here, let's go over to this one I have actually. With glass walls. It's a 15 by 15, and then there's a basement. Most of the basements are all still waterlogged. It just takes a lot of time with sponges to get all the water out. So when you place down the copy, it's full of water, and all the torches and stuff that I copied got destroyed. But yeah, here's another one. It's just a room full of water, and then I had copied this ladder, and there used to be a trapdoor up there, but I've been trying to get rid of those. I didn't mean to copy it, but I built a monster farm right over here to get some monsters killed. Yeah, and I believe I completed the hostile mobs. Yeah, I got a spider eye at some point, so I got that. We need dark oak logs, and I have and if we look at the map, you can see I have 6 of these things. I was going to put another one right here, but this tower that's outside our base is kind of encroaches too much, and I'm going to have to destroy that. And I can't get too close to it because there's a million monsters in there that just like try to pour out. So it's quite the little site. But I set up another hopping bonsai with a dark oak in it to get dark oak logs. So that completes that, and now we should be able to get the first reward here, right? There we go. CC1 gives us some stuff. What does it give us? Science blocks, hazard blocks, and a chisel station. I have no idea what a chisel station is. So let's drop that down somewhere and take a look at that real quick before we go on. Right there. No? There. Son of a gun. There we go. And see, we got like a chisel. It gives us, give us some stone, a chisel. I guess we can make different blocks. That's kind of cool. We'll have to go through and look at that. I do want to change the floor. I just left it cobblestone so it's easier to replace, and I used smooth stone around the corners and stuff to when I use the exchanging gadget to change everything out. I don't have to worry about not changing the wrong blocks. So there we go. We got that one done. CC2. Oh, terracotta, and we should have terracotta. Yeah, we have 64 terracotta. That should complete CC2, right? Yeah. And that gives us a storage door controller and the 2 keys required for that. That's nice. So that one's done, that one's done, and now we are into basic crops and flint sieving, and we've kind of started the flint sieving, so we can go up to about here, I believe, and then we have to make this overworld matter, which requires the grass from this tier to make, I believe, because we need, I'm trying to remember exactly, I was trying to map this all out. No, I think this actually just needed organic water, right? Casting basin, organic water, clay, and tin. Yeah, so that's unrelated. I can't remember what it was for. There's a reason. There's a reason. But we can go ahead and I wanted to start the farming. So I have a bunch of junk in here. We got dirt. We have seaweed. And we got some hoppers and stuff. I made a comma, which works as a hoe. And I made a mattock that works as an axe shovel. And then I have my pickaxe and a sword. And I made that with the tinkering table over there. It seems like the tools don't break, so you can wear them down to 0 and then repair them. So it's pretty nice. And that should be more than enough. We have to sieve this dirt. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with basic crops and work our way through this one. This one should be fairly easy to do. And what I want to do is I need to open up a hole in the floor first. There we go. And then we need to drop in seaweed can drop into water to make it grass, which doesn't make sense to me, but we'll just do this. So you just throw it in like this and it converts. There we go. There's nothing in this water, is there? Like scary creatures or something. I did see it. So I've been getting like murdered by these thrasher mobs, like almost constantly. It's pretty bad actually. Anytime I try to get out in the water for an extended period of time, I get attacked by a thrasher. It grabs me in its mouth and I can't move. It's pretty crazy. All right, so we just combined. It is right. Let's make sure we're going with this right. Grass dirt. Yeah, so what we do is we combine the grass plus the dirt and we can make the next step. I kind of read ahead just so I'd not be as clueless, but there we go. So then we take the dirt and sieve it. So, or the grass blocks and sieve it. So let's see if we can get everything with this block of 64. I set up 9, 3x3, which is 9 of these sieves. They all have flint meshes. This just makes things go 9 times faster. Oh, that's pretty. Guess there's no texture for that. That was another issue I had when I was trying to do the copy-paste gadget. Turning off shaders and turning them back on. Like all of my textures like messed up too. So it's just, the video turned out really bad. So I'm just not even going to bother with it. All right, so that is a lot of seeds. So that gave us every seed we needed. Perfect. So we have melon seeds, fern seeds, wheat seeds, pumpkin seeds, and beetroot seeds. So we're going to need to plant all of these things and get them growing. So let's go, where's that room? Yeah, this is the room. So since there's water under every single square, we don't really need to worry about water, I don't believe. I think it'll, since it's touching it from below. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put a bunch of dirt in here. And we'll use the comma to hoe it all down. Alright, we got pumpkin seeds, fern seeds, so let's plant a fern. I said maybe it has to be at the same Y level. Here, let me get a bucket and I can fix that real quick. Where am I at? No buckets there. There's a bucket. Yeah, it looks like it has to be at the same Y level. I did not know that. I thought it just had to be touching it on some side. So, let's see, where can we do here? 1, let's just put it right here. So that should go 4 blocks out, so that should hit those. I would do it in the center, but this is only temporary for right now, so I don't want to lose my center block. And we'll put this one right here. That should take care of that. We'll do another row over here. There we go. Alright, let's start planting this junk. Alright, first up, I'll plant 1 pumpkin. Plant a melon 1 block over. I'll plant 2 wheat seeds. Go ahead and plant a cabbage seed. And it looks like we got a tomato seed also. Plant that. Let's expand this side here out. And I just need... The only reason I have it is because I have to try out all my sponges, and it takes a little time for all that, and going room by room to do all this just takes a lot of time. And I just haven't gone and made sure all of those rooms are clear of water yet. One day I will. And I guess I can go ahead and do these 2. Alright, what else do we have here? Melon, cabbage, pebbles. A lot of pebbles from that. Beetroot, I don't think we planted one of those. Let's do 2 of those, actually. Pumpkin, melon, fern, cabbage. Alright, I think that's everything. That'll give us pumpkin, wheat, beetroot, melon, and that. Alright, so I don't think running around works on these like it does the trees, so we'll just let this be for now, and we'll come back to it here shortly. Do I have a chest anywhere I can deposit all of this junk into? There we go. Let's just make 2 chests real quick. Perfect. And we can just throw this all in that room over here. Let's make it be our farming room for now. And all of this can go, not these stones. Gotta do something with those. Let's throw that dirt in there too. Alright. So, I guess we can throw these pebbles. Yeah, we can throw them all in here. All that can go in there. That too. I'm not gonna do the drawer controllers right now. That'll be for a later time. I don't know why those buckets won't stack. Alright, let's see, where are we at here? Look at the quest line. Let's go into Flint. So what we can do, we can go get the ore chunks, make those, and try to make some ingots out of that. And that's right here. So I went ahead and sieved a bunch of sand and red sand and normal sand, and I did a little bit more gravel. So we should have a good amount of resources. So we can just combine all these up. There we go. Now I do not know the ratio here. Let's just do like one of these and see how many we get from one chunk. Because if you combine these all together, you get a different thing. So we get 1 ignit for 2. So 3 would give us, I think 4 ingots. Yeah, so we can get 4 ingots. How are we going to get it? Ingot, how does it tell us to do that? Basic ingot is made in a smeltery or a basic melter. Pour fluids into a ingot cast to get ingots. Alright, how do I get an ingot cast? Alright, there's 4 options. There is red sand cast, sand cast, and a gold. I don't have any gold. I do have sand, so how does this work? I put an ingot onto sand, onto a casting table, a blank sand cast, which is sand. Okay. Simple enough. Let's get some sand. Where is our sand? There we go. We got a bunch of that. Let's get up here. And do we have a brick or some kind of ignet shape? There's a brick. I have clay over here. Let's make some more bricks. I'm guessing the sand cast is not a permanent thing. 12. 32, that should be fine. And we'll throw those in there. Okay, let's go do this. And do I have... I don't have a brick or a block. There we go. So we have it in there. We said one of these gives us 4 casts, so we can go like that. And then like that. Why is that not working? Oh, there we go. It's not consumed. Perfect. There we go. That makes sense. I thought it had to overwrite whatever block you gave it. So we didn't need all those bricks, but that is fine by me. So we just go like this, put it on, take it off, and then drop another one on there. Alright, let's clear some room here so we can do this a little bit faster. Perfect. And what's left in here? One more. So one more of these. Cast, cast. There we go. That was easy enough. So let's clear out some of these ones we've completed. Got all the chunks, all the pieces. Got the 10. So we need nickel and copper now. So that's empty. So we can put 3 of those in there. And let's grab, I made a bunch of these lava buckets to make sure we had enough. Alright, let's go ahead. I wonder if I can pre-make these cast things. Let's make 4 or 8 of them. Like that. Take it out. Oh, if I take the sand out, it takes it out. That makes sense, though, you know. Can't, sand doesn't keep its shape, right? Alright, let's go ahead and get all of this out. This is a pretty fun mod. I was not, I remember the old version, which is slightly different than this. I think you had to make the molds differently, but it's still pretty fun. At least that's what I think, anyway. It's been so long. Alright. And we're empty now. So we did tin and that, so we can do copper. So nickel and tin. So niter dust is done, nickel ingot is done, cinnabar is done. So we just need, what's Constantine? I keep calling Constantan. There we go, Constantan. Alright, that is molten. That is copper. And nickel. Okay.
So let's get our copper. We're gonna need all these anyway, so I don't feel like I'm wasting anything right now. So we're gonna be able to make some kind of automation I saw coming up very soon. It's like a mechanism pipe thing we can make. So there we go. We got all our ingots. So we need to make the alloys here. Go ahead and get that one. So bronze is copper. Oh wait, this is a 3-to-1. 3-to-1. All right. So let's see. Let's do 1, 2. Like that. That should... We have a very small, little bit here. Why is that not enough free space for the fluid? We might have to actually make the full smeltery, which I did not think was a thing for us to do yet, because the where it's at in the progress. All right, so what do we got in here? We have 1 copper. We need 3 in there. We need 1. Yeah, we're gonna have to build the actual smeltery, I guess. I don't think we can actually do it in the smelter. That I can see right here. Yeah, it looks like only 1 type can go in at a time in this thing. Alright, so we'll just leave that there. Overworld matter, we're gonna need the actual smeltery for this one too, so that's unfortunate, but we'll take care of that here shortly. So which quest line is that to actually make that one? It's like Tinkerer's 3, right? So we need a smeltery controller, which is a seared heater. I think I have a seared heater laying around. Yep, there we go. Perfect. I made that earlier and I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. So let's grab that. Let's look at that recipe one more time. That's molten copper. No, that was unfortunate. What do we got here? Molten tin. Alright, let's cast that out. There we go. So this has capacity of 9. How do I get rid of this junk? Here, let's just do this copper and see if it can go in there and yeah, it's not gonna go in there. See if we can do this. There we go. That seemed to do something. Let's break that. Maybe that'll just destroy the materials. There we go. So now we have 4 ingots of that. Jeez, that was complicated. And we have to pour it on this. I can't put it in there, so let's break that one. There we go. Like so. And then put that in there. And then we pour that on there. And then that should auto come into here when it's done. Alright. Controller is done. So it wants us to make seared brick, and I'd already started making that, but then I realized it was already in it. It was in a different
quest line, so I didn't continue it at that point in time. So we got that. We need a chute, which is... Here, let's favorite these things. A drain. And a sand cast, which we had already made. It's the only way we were able to get to that point anyway. And then this anvil is more complex. Okay. So, let's make a bunch of these. Because this is a fairly large contraption. I think we can actually just destroy all of this. Yeah, and the lava will stay in this bucket here, so... I don't think we'll need to make anything else from this right now, anyway. Break all this down. All right. So, how big is this thing supposed to be? Any size. One slot for smelting in. Most contain seared floor bricks around the center. Like that. Okay, so that's an interesting size. So I looked it up on the wiki, and 3x3 is typically a good size. So can we move this chest? I have a cardboard box somewhere around here. There it is. I just want to move it out of the way. Oh, I guess we got the sand cast. How do you pick it up? That's how you do it. And then you right click it off. You right click it on. You break the block. You take the block over here. Take it off. And it yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles, I suppose. That doesn't matter. Alright, so what we're going to do is go... We want the wall right here, so we're gonna go right here. Do we want the wall right there? Let's just bunt the wall up against that. I don't want to encroach too far here on the center of the room. So we're going to do it like this. 1, 2, 3. And I'll replace that with cobblestone. That blocks the door. Alright, that's not gonna work for me. Come on. Alright, let's go down here and get all these. And somehow we're full. There we go. Not enough inventory space to do these builds. Alright, so we go like this. And then like that. I think we can skip the corners, but I'm gonna do it just for sake of doing it. Right, where is my brick? Alright, there we go. Now we just need this thing right there. And this block has to be somewhere. For now, we'll just put it like right there. Let's see here. I thought I did not make them. So the chute is for hoppering items in, and then the drain is for getting stuff out. So let's go ahead and make a drain. Actually, I have to have the crafting table. A drain. There we go. And we'll put it right here. And we'll put the casting table right here. We'll have to make more of these later on, but for right now, it doesn't matter. The other one was the chute. This will get items in. And let's put it like right here. And then let's make another stack of these. There we go. And this should be technically a working smeltery, right? Yeah, it is. So if we do, what is it? 1, 2 of those. Maybe 2 of those. I'm not sure. It just takes some time. Yeah, it just takes time. Let's go up another level. Make it a little bit larger. Since I made so many of these bricks. There we go. That should be plenty large for our needs. I'll have to figure out a better solution later on. Alright, so we got a little bit of everything in here right now. And the first alloy it wanted was bronze, which is copper and tin. So we need more copper. And they should auto form together, if I remember correctly. We're gonna have to get some kind of lava generation going for this thing also. I was hoping to get pipes so I could set everything up down below and just pipe it up into this thing. But I think I made it larger than I really wanted to. So let's see here, copper. There's the bronze right there. So we have 1 bronze block. I'm okay with the block, so let's put the basin down. And then we'll go right here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make this thing taller but smaller. There we go. That should give us 1 bronze block, which then we should be able to break into ingots without much effort. There we go. We got a bronze block. Got that. All right, and this one is Constantine. This is copper and nickel. So what do we got in here? We got no nickel. So let's put 3 nickel in there. I like that you can move it around and pick kind of what you're looking for. So once it gets smelted in, we can should be able to arrange it. All right, so we want. Oh, we already got it. There's Constantine. I want to get a block of it. So let's do more copper. And then we'll eventually get it set up where I have I'm probably gonna bring it in a block this way and a block that way, and then just take it all the way to the ceiling. And then it'll have a lot more room. All right, we got 1 block now of Constantine. Jesus. Constantan. I don't know why I say Constantine. I keep thinking of that song by They Might Be Giants. Constantinople. Alright, there we go. Got our block of that. And we're done with that one. Okay. And overworld matter. Let's go ahead and do this one real quick since it should be fast. Organic water. No idea how we're going to get that in there. And molten clay. So I have clay right here. Let's put in like a few of those. And I have buckets. Okay. Can I put a bucket in? No, this can't be molten. That's a good question. How do I get this in there? Oh, you know what? Here, let's, I think it's different than what I think it is. I just need to put leaves in there. That's it. That makes more sense. Okay. I don't know how many leaves we need to get 500 millibuckets, but let's just drop all these in there. Why not? There, organic water. We got 20 blocks. Jeez. That is, that's a lot. There we go. And we got organic matter. And then we take this over to the sieve. So I have like no room. Here, let's do this. Everything can go in here. This backpack is useful. Alright, let's just go ahead and sieve one of these up. See what we get. And we got lead. That is pretty sweet. Now what I need to do is get this automated so that I can get all those coming out and do that. So I guess we can do this part next time. And I guess that unopened up iron sieving. So that's where we'll head in the next next bunch, I guess. Which is that quest line. We need to finish this one and this Tinkerer's Anvil. Oh, we can make a hammer. Alright. That's pretty cool. There's 20 buckets of this nonsense in there, so it's gonna be pretty sweet. Alright, let's go see if we can get iron before we call this one too long. Nope, didn't get anything for that. Oh, we got redstone and silicon. Sweet. Okay, well, I think that's a good stopping place. We've started getting our way into the next tiers of stuff. I'm probably gonna build up a bunch of this stuff to sieve, and we should be able to start going into the next. Finish up this one, so we'll finish up Tinkerer's 3. Flint sieving should be finish up next one, and iron looks like shouldn't be too difficult. It's getting iron. I can literally make it now from all the iron nuggets I have, but I'm gonna wait on that. These crops should be ready. Yeah, they are ready, so we'll start harvesting those next episode also to get that next tier of these done, and then maybe make some of this food. And oh, we got this one done. Then we need to do make more advanced food. This one looked like you have to drop seeds inside of things to get different stuff, and it's gonna be fun. Then we have to plant bait and make an animal room to catch animals. So we're gonna have a farm room, and then go even further. So yeah, this was a fun episode. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.